Namaste. Hi there, beautiful souls. It's Sheils here, and welcome back to the True Spirit of Coaching. And this is episode 3, and it's about the importance of grounding. So, a little bit of history on the grounding. You may be aware that some sort of like Native Americans, Eastern cultures, will remove their shoes before entering their homes, dwellings, offices, teepees, etc., as they believe that wearing shoes inside can actually make you sick. So ideally being barefoot outside, connecting with Mother Earth at least once a day is so beneficial as it's endowed with electrons, which are literally absorbed through your feet. And it's like taking a handful of antioxidants, but through your feet. Grounding with the earth helps to support the specific functions of the organs, tissues, and cells, but actually the body as a whole. We're walking living batteries, and our energy is charged to keep everything working. Our body is electrical, and we have the chakras in our system that are also, that's the energy, and they are also the batteries, but that's another topic, okay? You may be finding that you get some static shocks, electric shocks of touching people or cars. And that's because we wear too much synthetic material, especially on our feet, like the rubber or plastic soles. And we're blocking the natural electrons that Mother Nature wants to give us. So, walking on the earth. So, we depend upon the earth, yet we actually isolate ourselves from it. You may know that in new build homes that radiators and pipework gets earthed, okay, and that's to stop too much electricity from hitting the homes. So even big buildings, they'll have the lightning conductor on the top of the building to stop that from going into the buildings as well. So if you are getting electric shocks off of people or off of cars or things, it's because you do need to do some grounding. You need to remove your shoes, your socks, and get outside on a lovely bit of clean grass, or get yourself off to the beach. There's nothing better than walking on the sand barefoot, leaving your footprints in the sand. You're wearing lighter clothing. You are completely immersing yourself with Mother Earth, and and doing that grounding for you. We do need to re-earth ourselves, and grounding has so many benefits. It can help you to relieve anxiety if you're forever in that state of fight or flight. Just being outside in nature, barefoot preferably. And sometimes if you can't actually be barefoot, then maybe touch a tree, or just feeling the ground. But it's definitely beneficial to actually be barefoot. Grounding has also proven to help reduce inflammation, but it just helps the body and different ailments as a whole. And we always get that feel good factor, don't we, when we're out and about. So you can also visually ground yourself by sending roots out from your feet down into the earth's core, and imagining that you're being pulled can actually have that healing effect. At the base of your feet, about 12 inches from your feet, is the Earth Star chakra. Okay, so you can even focus on the Earth Star chakra and imagine yourself being grounded, that any negative energy, any lower toxins are being pulled out of your body and are being transmuted down into the earth, right the way around, wrapping around the earth's core. So one of my techniques that I have used myself is either sitting with my root chakra on the floor, okay, and in imagining that all negative energy, stale energy, is being transmuted back down into the earth's core. And then I visualize the earth's core being like a silvery platinum sparkling sphere that's just absorbing it. But then it turns back, and you see the roots coming back up in like a silver platinum sparkling, coming back up through the earth and then into my body. And it's such a lovely way of grounding. When I do have clients, and maybe I've been doing some healing, some Reiki, etc., I will hold their ankles, and I will imagine that their negative energy and mine, it gets transmuted down into the ground to be made back into positive energy. Okay, so I hope this bit of insight into the importance of grounding has really helped you. Please leave a comment and let me know. Let me know if you have any other tips on how you ground yourself. Maybe you use crystals as well. But yes, get yourself out there, get out in Mother Nature, especially when the weather is or has been as perfect as it's been here in the UK. This is the month of July, so it has been lovely. But yeah, get out and get grounding in any way that you can. So I'll leave you to it. Thank you for watching and connecting. Namaste. Bye for now.